What is up, guys? We are here for the first playoff game for season 3.
What
I'm
is
here
up,
with
Vape
Remy,
Nation?
who has COVID or Omicron. He's a pussy. And then we got Nathan, who just got eliminated just like I did last week. Well, I got eliminated week 7, but he got eliminated
Mm,
last week. What a what a guy. So we are here for the playoff game. Winner goes to the Super Bowl, loser is eliminated. Big game here. We have the 2 seed Cowboys and the 3 seed Chargers. So this game's gonna be pretty. I think it'll be very close. Chargers are very lucky to be in the playoffs right now. The Cowboys brought them here. So yeah. What do you guys say about this, Remy?
well, first off, before I start speaking about the game, I'd like to speak on the situation with Russia and Ukraine. If that happens, the MFL might have to end since the majority of the players will be drafted to the U.S. Army, I assume. And if that does happen, then I don't think you're going to be seeing any more content. So, besides that, uh, Chargers and Cowboys. Chargers are more a raw, talented team, but they clearly don't have like everything going for them. They don't have plays, all that shit, blah blah blah. While the Cowboys, they're more of a well-oiled machine right now. They got everything going for them. They got good players. They got a mid coach. The coaching situation is bad, and the stadium's even worse. Easily one of the worst stadiums. But yeah, I think it's going to be a close game, and I do believe the Cowboys actually will come on top of the Chargers. The Chargers does they don't have the finer points nailed in, and it's the finer points that can win you these games.
Okay, what do you think, Nathan?
Um, Tar thinks I'm black. Um, but I think I think the Chargers are good on paper. They have Bubby, who is most voted QB. They have Jason for wide receiver and MLB. Uh he was elected for both. I think they're good on paper and they have a lot of raw talent like Jerick said. It's just that they don't really have anything rolling for them just because their team is dysfunctional at the moment. But coming off of last week when they almost beat the Patriots in a really close game, I think that shows a lot since the Cowboys always get blown out by them. But I think it's going to be a lot closer than it seems like. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I think the Chargers will come out on top this game.
Yeah, the thing I
And
like about the
speaking on
2 and
the
the 3 seed games is like they're two really good teams, obviously, but compared to the 1 and 4 seed, like that's what I think this playoff game is probably the better one. But yeah, what do you got to say, Remy?
well, I wanted to speak on the blowing out. Lucas definitely gets his back blown out every day.
Okay.
But Cowboys in general, they have been known to get blown out, and they have also blown people out, specifically with their mouth. But yeah, the Cowboys like they lean both ways. Last season they were shit, and this season they're not shit. It's pretty interesting to see.
Okay, so last time these two teams played, forgot the week, but they only played once in the regular season, and let me teleport them. The Cowboys came up on top that game, ending the that was week 4. Okay, so that ended the Chargers game that 3-0 streak, and then so that was a big thing for them. Bubby had his worst game of the season, throwing 3 interceptions that game. Stop killing him. He's black. It's okay.
I'm telling them to get out.
But he had three
Continue.
interceptions that game, all by Lucas, which played because he had not enough players. But Lucas might not play tonight, obviously, because he'll have enough. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty close. And speaking of which, so like if Lucas were to win, he'd be the first coach in MFL history to go to back-to-back Super Bowls as a coach. Like that's kind of insane for that.
Mhm.
And then Killer would be going to his third straight Super Bowl as a player. He won it with the Buccaneers and the Cowboys last season. So that's just a lot to think about. And sadly, I mean, some people are happy, but this is the last game ever going to be played in this stadium. This stadium hosted Super Bowl 1. It's been here since the beginning. That's crazy. And another thing is, this is the first ever playoff game ever hosted by the home team. The Vikings never did it, and the Cowboys didn't last season. So I think this is a good way for this stadium to go out, is finally get a playoff game here. Even though it's kind of crappy and outdated, but it's long overdue for this team. All right, let's talk about quarterback matchups.
Let's get an interview. I feel like though. So let's call in Killer. Killer, can we get Killer
Sure,
over here?
get Killer over here. Let me unmute Killer. Hey, Killer, get on my seat.
Killer
Sit on my lap. Sit on my lap. Killer, how does it feel to have a chance to be at your third straight Super Bowl?
I mean, it's getting old by now. Like,
It's getting old. Do you
I've
want to
always
lose?
made playoffs, W. What do you say? What do you say?
Do you want to lose on purpose so you don't make the Super Bowl?
Nah, I think I'm gonna win, and then I'm gonna throw the Super Bowl.
Killer, what are your thoughts on the political situation with Russia and Ukraine right now?
I don't really care about it.
He's probably
Can
so
we get your thoughts
confused.
on the election?
There's an election.
I have no idea. Probably. There's probably one election out there. Not sure who for, but you know.
Why is your
Donald Trump.
teammate hitting you right now?
Stop hitting me, please.
Yeah. Is there some political tension between Jeff the Gamer and Killer Dragon in 417?
Jeff the
He's getting
Gamer.
benched.
Is he a part of Russian Ukraine?
Ooh.
Yeah. Is Jeff a contributing member in Russia's political?
I don't get the joke.
Well, I understand.
Killer,
You're
so
like
obviously
6
you're
something.
under contract. This could be your last game as a Cowboy unless you win. What is your future looking like after this if you lose?
Honestly, the top two teams I want to go to right now are probably the Falcons or the Chargers. One, the Falcons are goated, and they're
Oh, that's
probably
crazy.
the most,
Me and
and
Jared
they'll
are the
probably
coaches of
shut
both
up.
those teams.
And they'll probably be the
Daddy.
most fun team to be on. But at the same time, the Chargers have Bubby, and he's like a W2B, and I want a QB who can dot me up.
What are your thoughts on the Chargers coach?
I think he's a W.
Thank
Even
you.
though he's leaving after this game potentially if they lose.
Yeah, he may be leaving. He may be leaving, but he's always been a better head coach than Luka, I feel like.
I completely
You
agree.
didn't even show up to one
But-
game, except he only showed to one game this season.
Well,
My
he's here right
defense has
now,
to
isn't
do
he?
other things.
Isn't that what
Yeah.
matters?
Lucas led you to the 2 seed, bro. You should be happy for him.
Lucas?
Yeah, he's
What'd
the
he
coach.
do?
Words.
He's the coach.
What'd
He
he
made the
do?
plays. He
He-
executed
bro.
the game.
Fun fact, I told him not to draft Fire Destroyer, and guess what happened? He drafted him, and...
That's unbelievable.
Yes, I did. I literally did. I told you to draft Lim. I told you to draft Lim.
Okay.
Well, Killer,
Let's
I
bring in
completely agree with
Coach
you.
Lucas Mixon. Let's see, Lucas Mixon. Hello, Lucas Mixon.
There's this fucking idiot that was on the stage saying
Hey, Lucas.
some dumbass stuff.
Okay, don't kill him. Lucas,
I'm being
how
Okay.
does it feel to be in the playoffs? I mean, hosting a playoff
I
game in
mean,
your
it
stadium.
feels pretty good because, last season, we weren't, I'd say at the Super Bowl we deserved it, but over the regular season, I mean, we were dog shit, easily the worst team offensively, defensively, all around the board, and somehow won at the end.
So you
And I feel
didn't
like if
deserve the Super Bowl then.
Well, what we did in the Super Bowl, we deserved it because we played lights out and won in the Super Bowl. I'm
Yo,
just
what's
saying it's
Jeff
kinda
Gamer
cool.
doing?
Jeff Gamer, you gotta go, bro. You
He's
don't
a
want to be
little
on the
gay.
bench.
Lucas, I have a question on your team's a recent scandal that came out like a second ago. Your team's been noted. Is your team a prostitute? Are you using your teammates for sexual acts?
He's a
Black
I am
Panthers? You're using T'Challa.
Dude, you can't use a dead
as
man.
You can see,
like
as you can
that.
see, I have a very good relationship with all the people on my team.
Do you have
they
a
all-
relationship with Chadwick Boseman as well?
from the grave. I mean, I made him move 2 feet to the left, if you know what I mean. So,
There's also another scandal that recently came out like 5 minutes ago. Your team was noted to be using steroids. I have all the evidence right here.
oh, is that from Ukraine?
No, it's actually from my basement. But yeah,
Oh.
that's steroid
Is
stuff.
that in Cuba?
Okay, Lucas,
Well,
I
I
have a
guess I'll be
question.
taking these.
What would it mean to you to be in your second straight Super Bowl with a win tonight?
I guess it would kind of mean a lot, In the first season, I wasn't really that good of a quarterback, and I did want to become a head coach later on. And You know, in season 2, I had a really bad. Well, not. As you can see, I have a really good relationship with all my team. No, Mom, I'm fine. Anyways, I'm good. No.
Oh, Cheryl's interrupting this interview.
Sorry,
God damn
Probably
it,
sorry.
eat
Cheryl.
Lucas.
I'm good,
Miss
Mom. Don't worry.
Nicole.
Shut up. It's not me. Anyways.
Do you tell your mom to
I'm
shut
good.
up?
No, I told you to catch up.
She carried you for 9
No,
months,
How
bro. Be
dare you
grateful.
get
I was
off our
talking to
show?
Chaos.
Yeah, get off our
Anyways,
show,
that's what
you
I'm saying.
bum.
Mix.
Anyways, as I was saying, it
You
would
do
be
not allow people to
it would
disrespect
be
our
really
brothers.
cool if I was able to
His
go
mi-
back to the Super Bowl. Not only as for like
Cheryl
just
more
me.
editions on being an
Shut up!
MFL head
Shut
coach.
up! I'm trying to answer the question.
She's
Anyways,
you
you're lagging. I will in a minute. Fuck you. Anyways,
Whoa.
as you can see, I have a really good
Relax.
relationship with all of the people on my team. Anyways, I
Lucas,
do.
what?
Yeah, I'm
So,
trying to answer your question.
as you said, this is the last game that's going to be played in the stadium. How does it feel to you as a coach to bring a winning culture to this stadium? You know, finally breaking the curse this
Yeah.
season. You brought a winning culture to this stadium that's been needed after all this time, and you are bringing a playoff game here that's never been done before. So, and it's going to be
Yep.
ending on that note. So, how does that feel to you
I
as a
mean,
coach to bring a winning culture?
Win or lose tonight, I feel like I've completely changed how this team is thought of, whether that be bad or good. And I've completely changed how this, franchise organization, what it was in the past and what it is now. I mean, it started really bad, and then when I came, it was pretty bad. I did make some mistakes that I should have not made, and that's going to be on me at the end of the time. But then we won a Super Bowl, and then we came back probably with still the least expectations to succeed, but I made some moves. I made some mistakes, but I fixed them instantly. And I was able to bring a really good winning culture.
Yo! Lucas, move!
Anyways, I was able to bring a really good winning culture to the team, I suppose, and being able to just get us all together. I mean, we got the second seed. We're hosting the playoff game. I mean, this is the stadium I want to stay in, but yeah, it's going to be changing soon. But I'm glad for once the stadium can really get the wins it deserves and just get the identity it deserved instead
Lucas,
of how.
what are your thoughts on having the shittest stadium?
The shittest
Blame
stadium?
Mickey.
Shut up.
What does that mean?
I'm
What's the
COVID.
shittest stadium mean?
I have COVID. I don't
The
know who you
shittest
is.
stadium.
My stadium was
You gotta
built.
Well,
Don't
guys,
roll around
kickoff
your
will be
stadium.
underway in
Bomb of
about 30
ISIS.
minutes or so. Tune in to see who will be going to the Super Bowl and holding that NFC or AFC trophy tonight.
Oh,
And who will be going home to sit on the couch to watch the Super Bowl next week with the Broncos and Falcons.
shut up.
Who knows? See you guys soon.
Anyway,
Wait, so
yeah.
what